Hi guys, welcome back to another informative video where we discuss things about saving, investing, stock market, and a lot of practical tips that you can use to improve your way of living. Okay, since we are a daily uploader, there's a lot of tips that I want to give out to my fellow working professionals and breadwinners out there. So in today's video, we're going to discuss the 7 money mistakes to avoid in your 20s. When I was starting out with this whole financial literacy, advocacy, and in this journey of mine, mahirap talaga for those who are starting out, yung mga nagsisimula pa lang magtrabaho, because you feel like sometimes you are left out or sometimes you are stuck in a position na hindi mo alam kung paano ka magpo-progress or anong gagawin mo. Luckily, I've met a lot of good people in the corporate world that were, they were able to guide me, instruct me, help me out. Because sometimes if you are in your early 20s, what you really wanted is to sort things out. But sometimes, even though you try to force yourself to sort things out, sometimes it's just so hard to figure it out. So, these are the things that, for me I would think that you should avoid, especially if kakagraduate mo lang, naghahanap ka ng trabaho, and you want to improve your way of living, not just for yourself, but for your family. So, let's start. Number 1, not having an emergency fund. Yan yung number 1 money mistake. Hindi lang ako at marami din tao dito ang guilty Kasi ako when I was starting out, wala talaga. Maybe because I have to help out our family to pay off our debts. But, ganun pala no, kapag pala tumatanda ka, you would realize na you could have done this even though hindi siya ganun kadali. Dapat pala pinilit mo or you're forced your way to do these things kasi ito talaga yung makakatulong sa'yo right now. I would say na pag-iwanan ako sa gantong bagay because I just started mine 2 years ago. So, I am in my way of building it. If siguro sineryoso ko lang siya at pinush ko yung limits ko nung nagsisimula pa lang ako magtrabaho, baka siguro maganda na rin yung ipon na meron ako. So, please avoid not having an emergency fund. And I'm telling you now, as early as now, kahit pa isa-1,000, kahit pa 2,000, put it in a safe, put it in a bank. Madali lang mag-open ng bank account. And there's a lot of banks that offer low maintaining balance like Security Bank and BPI. So, pwede yon at friendly for beginners. So, never ever think of not having an emergency fund. I've done a lot of videos about emergency fund. If you want to start it, yon, pwede mo yung balikan. Next, not investing in your skills. Oh my, eto siguro yung hindi ko sineryoso nung una, pero siguro after 2 years na nakikita ko, I am the best investment that I could have. When you have that mindset na ikaw ang pinakamagandang investment na meron ka, ma-realize mo that you should invest in your skills, in improving your skills. Pwedeng magaling ka na sa bagay na yan, maybe because it's your forte, it's something that it's innate. Baka kasi ito yung mga likas na sa'yo na magaling ka. But never ever think of not improving it. Kasi maraming bagong lalabas, may mas magandang lalabas, may mas magaling na pwedeng dumating. Kesa naman isipin mo na magaling ka na, maybe instead of thinking of that, mas an edge, baka mamaya, yun pa ang ikasira mo. Sabi nga nila, a lot of people would be a victim of their own success. Pwede kasing successful ka because that's your forte, pero make it to a point that you also improve it. Pag linangin mo yung skills na meron ka because it will be helpful in the years ahead. Yon. So, don't ever think na hindi magandang mag-invest sa sarili. Take that class, take that opportunity na malinang yung skills mo through webinars. Though hindi lang maganda ngayon yung online class, but definitely yun na kasi yung meron tayo ngayon. So as much as possible, join free webinars. There's a lot of classes and courses that you can join. Depende sa field na meron ka para mapaglinang mo yung skills mo, right? Next, not starting on investment at an early age. Ito kasi nakipag-invest talaga ako nung maaga ko. Pero ito yung common mistakes ng mga tao in their 20s na sa susunod ko na lang yung pag-iisipan. Ayoko munang mag-invest ngayon kasi marami pa akong bagay na gustong bilhin. Or I wanna enjoy my life. Yung YOLO talaga. Without them thinking that their decisions, yung decision nila nung bata sila would affect their 25-year-old self or their 30-year-old self, because in investing, time is key. Yung oras, sobrang halaga niyan. Sobrang halaga. So, while you have time, while malakas ka pa, invest as much as you can. Kasi, you'll never know what will happen in the next 5 to 10 years. Baka yung market na tinitignan mo masyado ng mataas, hindi ka na naka-keep up sa market na meron tayo kasi hindi ka nag-invest ng maaga. So, always make sure that today is your day one. Pag-start ka agad-agad, huwag mo nang ipagpabukas. Yon. Next, living above your means. Ako hindi talaga ako dito guilty sa living above your means because I make it to a point that if I have a budget, I stick to it. But there are times that I splurge. Lalo na kapag yung mga pa-Christmas season, because Christmas season is my favorite season. Yung pag nag-Burr months na, sobrang saya na. Everyday nagpapatugtog ako sa Spotify ko. Puro Christmas songs na. Siguro yun na yung time na I'd say na nababali ko to. But right now, I try to be more, decisive na lang doon sa gusto ko talagang gastusin. And now that my brother is already working, I can share expenses with him. Rather than before na ako lang, masyadong mabigat. Pero masaya ako. Pero ngayon, napag-isip-isip ko, hindi rin siya maganda. So yun, never live above your means. Just make sure that, you work within what you have. And huwag kakalimutan na maglagay ng percentage ng iyong iyong sweldo sa ipon. So if it's 5% to 10%, make it a habit na ilagay mo yung percentage na yon. At yung budget mo, mag-stick ka doon. Next, ito, ako to. I don't wanna get a life insurance when I was in my 20s. Pero dahil nga ang investment na gusto ko na naibahay, na-force din ako. So, it's like a blessing in disguise na hindi ako ma-approve noon for a year or 2 dun sa home loan ko. Kasi, naging reason ko yun to get an insurance. If it weren't for the VUL that I got from 4 to 5 years ago, I wouldn't be approved sa home loan ko kasi sobrang bata ko pa noon eh. So, most of the kids right now, they don't want to open a life insurance or any VUL because they feel like hindi pa time or hindi pa sila matured for that. I'm now encouraging my brother to open one. You know what? You don't have to get a VUL. If you'll ask me comparing VUL to life insurance, just go with life insurance. Please, please, please. Just go with life insurance. Marami kang pwedeng options dyan. You can watch my playlist. I have created a playlist for you for things regarding insurance that you can watch out. And pwedeng-pwede ka dong matuto. At kung may mga bagay naman na tingin mo hindi maganda or tingin mo hindi applicable sa'yo, then you can opt out. Yun. So, life insurance, napakahalaga yan. Huwag mo nang isiping next year, ganyan. Mahirap kasi sa isipin na hindi ka pa insured. So, mas maganda insured ka. Next, buying things on installment. Hindi ako dito guilty because I'm the type of person na gusto niyang bayaran ng cash yung gusto niyang bilhin. But, if you think hindi ka magaling or hindi ka pa ganun kadisiplinado, please, pag-ipunan mo muna tsaka mo bayaran. A lot of people would say, ano pa ang purpose ng credit card, etc., etc. Well, I am the type of person na mahilig mag-explore ng mga bagay-bagay. Late ko na-explore ang credit card, ha? I was, I guess, 23 when I got my first credit card kasi hindi nga ako believer ng credit card. Oh my, ang dami kong swipe, ganyan. Na, in short, na baon. Oh my, ang laki. Tapos, yung mga panahon pa yon, dagdadagdag yung expense. I don't know what happened to me that time. Maybe there's an era in my life that happened. Then, nag-splurge ako ng bonggang-bongga. As in, even sa food, parang I don't know what happened to me that time, to be honest. Pero, yun din yung time na sobrang mag-i-installment ako ng ganito. Kung ano-ano, appliances, food, clothes. Oh my, nabaon talaga. And on top of the ones that I am charging in my credit card through installment, meron pa dun yung mga essential needs talaga. Yung totoong needs talaga. Like mga tuition fee payments and all. So, if you're in your 20s, pigilan mo. Pero, I'm just so happy that I was able to get out of that trap, of that credit card trap. So, wag mong intaying mangyari yan sa'yo. be disciplined enough. So never buy things in installment. Try to discipline first yourself ng cash basis. Tapos pagtingin mo confident ka na and you think wala namang masasagasaan, maximize mo pa rin yung installment. But if you're in your 20s na padalos-dalos, impulsive buyers tayo pag nasa ganyang edad, please don't do it. It's something that you should avoid. Next, okay, ito. This is very important. Most of us in our 20s, we fail to build a good credit behavior. That is so true. Ako na lang, for instance, may time talaga nagkaroon nga ako ng credit card trap, and I would say, and I would admit, talagang pumangit talaga yung credit behavior ko because of that. Yung mga dues, yung mga hindi ko nababayara, ang dami talaga. So if you're in your 20s, take lang muna yung mga bagay na you think you can absorb, you think that you papapanindigan mo in short. So, wag kang pumasok sa isang bagay na hindi mo mapapanindigan. I got my first credit card and sa aming mga magkakaibigan, ako may pinakamalaking credit limit. Di naman malaking sweldo ko, pero for some unknown reason, pinalad ako, nakakuha ko ng malaking credit limit. So, andito tayo. As an impulsive buyer, bili dito, bili ganyan. It really hurt my credit behavior and my credit score. So, don't wait for that time na mag-spike up na yung paggamit ng credit score dito sa Pilipinas at baka yun pa yung maging reason ba't hindi ka ma-approve agad-agad. So, yun. Those are my top 7 money mistakes that medyo guilty rin ako in my 20s, and I want you guys to understand those things and to keep those in mind. Masarap din magkamali paminsan-minsan. Again nga, ang dami dong mga parts na guilty ako kaya ako sinishare. Pero kung ikaw nanonood ka, try to avoid it. I'm telling you, ang hirap pag dumating ka sa, I'm turning 26 this year, and I would say na ang sarap pagtawanan, pero my God, thinking about it now, ayoko nang mapunta sa ganung posisyon. Oh my, those are the times na talagang ang gulo rin. And I'm just happy to see a lot of creators then on YouTube putting up contents like this. So marami ka pang pwedeng mapanood, matutunan sa iba. Don't ever hesitate to apply those na tingin mo applicable sa'yo. Kasi iba pa rin ang experience na nakakatanda. That is something that I can attest to. Makinig pa rin sa payo ng iba. Nakadepende naman yun sa sitwasyon mo eh. Don't ever feel na pag sinabi ng isang ganito or sinabi ng kailangan mo i-follow, you can customize it based on what you think is right for you or suitable para sa'yo. Yun, please don't forget to subscribe and please follow my Instagram account at salasruchell. Active ako doon if you wanna see more about what I do on an everyday basis kung may interesado ba? So yun, thank you guys for watching. Bye!